Annyeonghaseyo and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2016 ITTF World Tour Korea Open, a super series on the World Tour. I'm your commentator, Adam Bobrow, and we are moving into the women's singles quarterfinals. It's been an exciting day so far. If you didn't catch the matches before, make sure you go back to ittf.com/ITTV to catch all the matches from Tables 1 and Tables 2 that have been happening throughout this tournament. Right there, we've got Yu Meng Yu and Ju Yu Ling walking in. But that's not the match we're going to be watching. I think we have an even more exciting match coming up, without question, in my opinion. It'll be FENG Tianwei and LIU Shiwen. A rich history here. We'll get you into that in just a moment. There's LIU Shiwen, world rank number 1. She's the top seed in this tournament, number 1 in the race to Doha. 25 years old, but FENG Tianwei at 29 years old is world ranked number 6. The 6th seed in this tournament, number 7 in the race to Doha. Our head umpire is Jang Sun-hong from Korea, Jang Sun-hong. And also from Korea, our assistant umpire, Jung Young-bak. So Kong Ling-hui right there, one of 4 Grand Slam champions in men's table tennis, alongside Liu Guoliang and Zhang Jike and Jan-Ove Waldner. In great company as a legend, is the head national coach of the women's team. He'll be coaching LIU Shiwen at the Olympic Games in Rio this summer, but only in the team qualification, or in the team competition, that is. As far as qualifications go, there's a lot of conversation about what decisions were made, if they were the right decisions. There's Coach Chun Jabin, new coach of the Singaporean national team. FENG Tianwei, athlete of the year many times in Singapore. Anytime you fly Singapore Airlines, you can be sure to find an article on FENG Tianwei there. FENG Tianwei, at 29 years old, has collected many titles. Some of her most proud moments against the top Chinese players in the world in 2010 was a crucial ingredient in the Singaporean women becoming the world team champions over China. The first time that's happened since the year 2000, when the Swedish men took down the Chinese men. But in women's table tennis, much more recently have the Chinese women been beaten. And while FENG Tianwei, born and raised in China, has left to play for Singapore and been there for some time, being a star of the team. LIU Shiwen, the star athlete at the ITTF Star Awards in 2015, huge fan following, and at world rank number 1, did not qualify, was not chosen by the Chinese National Association. Now, for anyone who forgets, if you think, why not Ding Ning and LIU Shiwen? Well, Li Xiaoxia qualified in Hong Kong at the Olympic qualification tournament, so had the automatic first spot. FENG Tianwei, as far as titles go, has a title under her belt already in 2016, the Slovenia Open, which happened just recently. And that is Coach Chun Jabin. Just a heads up there. You'll be seeing a lot of him on the World Tour. 2015, these two faced off, and it was FENG Tianwei who won the match, taking the title, the Asian Cup, beating more than one of the top Chinese players on her way to that title. In 2014, FENG Tianwei had 3 World Tour titles, Japan, Australia, and the Philippines. Now, FENG Tianwei plans to be playing a long time, but she doesn't have a lazy game. Smooth, yes, but she works very hard, running around a lot, quite a physical game. So again, stamina, physical condition, balance, all that, and also staying loose while you're playing, as hard as she works, is going to be really important to the longevity of her career. 1 year older than Li Xiaoxia. I wouldn't be surprised if Li Xiaoxia quietly exits the game after the Olympic Games in Rio. LIU Shiwen, 25 years old, still has a handful of years ahead of her. Might even have a chance to play in the Olympics in 2020 in the singles, but we'll see. 4 years from now is a long time. Head-to-head, these two have played 11 times. LIU Shiwen has won 7 of them. But the last time they played, it was FENG Tianwei who won. And FENG Tianwei actually has won 2 out of their last 3 encounters. Feng Tianwei's record against Liu Shiwen is better than Ding Ning's. Fun thing to think about there. So Feng Tianwei takes the first point in this best of 7 match. Short side of the table left just a little bit open. Liu Shiwen's feet are incredibly fast and her strokes are very short. So it's going to be difficult for Feng Tianwei to find openings. Finding the middle of Liu Shiwen is definitely a very difficult task as well. After all those shots, Feng Tianwei had painted the corners as wide out to the forehand and then deep to the backhand as possible. Look at this ball. Liu Shiwen so quick to recover. Feng Tianwei just a little bit softer on the shot to the backhand, which gives Liu Shiwen the time to get back for the ball. Now again, just to talk about the decision process between Ding Ning and Liu Shiwen for the Olympics, I think it's quite interesting. A lot of conversation around the world about that. Liu Shiwen's had some tough losses to international players. Between Du Hoi Kem in Hong Kong just recently against Feng Tianwei, the Asian Cup. They feel that Ding Ning is to be more trusted to bring home a medal, to not fall to the hands of a foreign opponent.
3-all.
But we'll see. Liu Shiwen definitely taking some strong titles in 2015. The Women's World Cup, the Polish Open.
4-3.
And playing quite well just last week as well. Liu Shiwen definitely wanting to put it in the mind of the coaches that she's worthy of any opportunity she can get to represent the country.
3-5.
Beautiful receive out wide to the forehand. So Liu Shiwen not only has the touch, but look at this foresight, flexibility. Comes all the way around that ball and is waiting just in case it comes back to finish. Strong opening, but Feng Tianwei off the table, uses her opponent's speed and spin to bring it right back with a short stroke. Now again, there are 8 women left in this tournament in singles. Last year's winner was Ai Fukuhara of Japan. She's been knocked out of the tournament already. As a matter of fact, the only player from Japan left in the tournament for women is the young Hina Hayata.
9-5.
Excellent read. Feng Tianwei sees the ball come up just a little bit, takes advantage. Now, one thing you can practice at home on your touch, coming around the side of the ball just a little bit on the receive, sometimes helps with the control and the variation of placement on the table.
Net 9-6. Net 9-6.
Inside out forehand to finish. We've seen this pattern a few times from Feng Tianwei, opening up wide to the forehand. And this time, even though the shot was a little soft coming back to the backhand corner, the inside out forehand follow-up was effective. 3 in a row for Feng Tianwei. Heavy spin, the ball dips under the racket. Both of those shots, Feng Tianwei invested more in spin than speed. Sometimes changing up the pace, changing the trajectory of the ball can throw the timing of the opponent. 4 points in a row for Feng Tianwei and 1 point away from tying it up. Quality shot or two there, comes right back, and Feng Tianwei playing the wall. It's one thing Feng Tianwei can do, just as Liu Shiwen, keep the ball in play. So momentum on the side of Feng Tianwei right now. See how it affects the psychology of her opponent. Oh, well placed down the middle. Quick short stroke from the backhand of Liu Shiwen after recovering a net ball. You can see the footwork. Feng Tianwei trying to get that right leg out of the way for a bit of a turn on the forehand stroke. Game point now to Liu Shiwen. And the heavy spin backhand takes it 11 points to 9. Liu Shiwen starting off on the right foot, taking the first game, and we'll be back for game 2 right after this short break.
Time.
And we're back for game 2. Liu Shiwen starting off not only with the lead, but with the serve here. Oh, turns on the forehand and pays dearly for it as Liu Shiwen takes it out to the open court. Can be a little bit happy about that if you're Kong Hui. But not celebrating early as the match still is a closely contested one so far, and we've got a long way to go in the best of 7. Oh, that angle again. Not an easy ball, left up a bit high, over the table still. There it is in the middle, a little bit off the edge of the racket from Feng Tianwei. But still a strong rally, covering the angles well. Look how quickly Liu Shiwen's right back and centered. But still perfect placement from Feng Tianwei.
That 1-2.
Now in women's table tennis, again, there's a lot more backhand to backhand play. Shorter strokes. But we got to see a few quality forehands right after mentioning that from down below the table, Feng Tianwei, and then the counter. Again, less from off the table. That's why the backhand's more effective. Shorter strokes, a little bit less spin than in the men's game.
4-1.
But for the same reason, that's why the short strokes are more important. And you see more backhand to backhand play.
One, 5.
So Feng Tianwei's got her work cut out for her here in game 2. But it's still early enough in the game. We've seen greater comebacks from Feng Tianwei specifically, actually. Right down the line, the parallel shot from Liu Shiwen is a risky ball, and her timing takes it right off the bounce, smothering it, not allowing Feng Tianwei time. It's a smart decision, too. After she turns for the forehand on the backhand corner, comes right back in to finish the point.
Two, 6.
Feng Tianwei right there with the heavy spin shot. A little bit of extra top spin on it to earn the point. And again, even Liu Shiwen, as quick as she is to turn on the ball, is still trying to keep that backhand being used more often. Even with her short forehand stroke, it's still a little bit more expensive, takes more time to recover from than her backhand. Look at this again, the backhand off the bounce, bending away to time it and have such control to come around the ball. There's the first short stroke. Tough to see from that angle, but with the other camera angle we saw when it happened live, the ball was bending off wide. Once again, just baits up the line, and Feng Tianwei goes for it. A deep push into the backhand corner. Again, deep push, I feel like, is one of the most unappreciated shots in professional table tennis. And probably for a decent reason. In general, if it's not used with proper timing, it's going to be easy for the opponent to open up, get the first attack. How on earth did Liu Shiwen recover that ball? So much side spin on that kicking shot that Feng Tianwei covered. Now 7 game points for Liu Shiwen here. Chop block. Nice to see Liu Shiwen introducing some side spin on it. We'll see if she can afford it. Still 6 game points left. Right off the bounce, Feng Tianwei taking advantage. That was the forehand stroke I was telling you about. Liu Shiwen, a little bit less time to recover. And in the backhand to backhand game, both of these women are going to be looking for their opponent to turn. Ooh, right down the short side of the table. Not an easy ball, so much spin. Feng Tianwei continues to save game points. Watch this one more time. Look at where she takes it. Right at the back, right down the line. And an inside-out forehand as well. She's changing up her patterns. Liu Shiwen is just not able to predict. Now remember, Liu Shiwen was way ahead in game 1 as well. Was up 9-4 before Feng Tianwei started her comeback. Oh, just missing the short side of the table after a break off the top of the net. The streak is stopped. Liu Shiwen takes it, 11 points to 7, and it's a 2-0 lead for Liu Shiwen. We'll be back for game 3 right after this short break.
再弄一下人右侧翼。带你斜线去，完了，最主要还是击发球现在总体控制还是不错的。如果你只要把球拖长一点，这球都不太冲突到这种，你这个人一边靠前，不跟下边人往后退，退一步一起舞不好防这球。下边都是。
So again, contact to serve. Love all. Love one.
Outstanding block after the forehand flip wide on the forehand side. FENG Tianwei showing great mobility out here. Shuffling, sliding properly. Now it's interesting how different players carry themselves as far as weight balance.
2-1.
Both of these players very comfortable moving side to side quickly. Looked like a service warning there. Shiwen making sure she's clear on whether it's moving the free hand or anything else, but seems to be very clear on her serve.
Let 2-all.
Powered right into the middle. The full stroke from FENG Tianwei, the commitment. She has the time to take that shot. Again, rarely in the women's game will you see someone getting the time to really drop the racket head. But as soon as the opportunity's there, FENG Tianwei knows to take advantage. Now, just to let you know, from the opening of the main draw, Shiwen played Tianwei of Hong Kong, winning 4-0. After that, beat Chung Yi-ching, the Ask a Pro Anything player for this week. Her interview will be coming out relatively shortly, and I think you're going to like it a lot.
4-3.
You can see one on FENG Tianwei as well from the World Championships in Malaysia earlier this year. It's a chance for you to get to see the fun side of the players, connect with their personalities, learn a bit about what they do when they're not playing, and see them in their fun, comfortable zone. Beautiful backhand, quick off the bounce. Again, the timing with those hops. Shiwen hadn't even come down from that one, still moving. You could see her left foot out there, wide on the screen. Wasn't even planted when she took that off the bounce. Shiwen continuing to outperform FENG Tianwei. Difficult balls to handle. FENG Tianwei's been up to the task 2 out of the last 3 times they've played. But Shiwen seems to be quite confident out here. How many times can she get the ball back? It's FENG Tianwei who finishes the rally, though. Some of these angles look at full extension. Shiwen gets 2 there, then has the opening, but just exaggerates and overcompensates for the wide ball. Feng Tianwei working hard. Really getting forward on the ball, driving it deep into the backhand, and then turning to play it to the middle. Now Feng Tianwei in the opening round. The main draw beat Humelik of Turkey 4-0, and after that it was Jun Ji-hee she beat 4-1. Jun Ji-hee is getting tougher and tougher to beat too. Inside out forehand, that bit of side spin on it definitely helped Feng Tianwei. And at the second towel break of the game, it's been 3 straight points for Feng Tianwei. Now, I told you about her comeback 2014 in Japan. Had a 10-point streak from down 1-7 to beat her opponent 11-7, and then continued in the next game. Trying to pull a Fan Zhendong, top of the net, looking for the around the net ball. Difficult shot indeed, which is what made Fan Zhendong's go so viral. She gets to the ball, just misses the contact a bit. And stepping around the backhand corner pays a price. Liu Shiwen hitting it down the line for the opening shot and the winner. Long serve not quite deep enough, and a quick reaction from Feng Tianwei to turn takes advantage. As the game gets tight, it's been close. Game 1 was 11-9. Feng Tianwei was almost there. Last game a close one as well. Tries for the deep serve, baseline to baseline, just overdoing it. Again, Feng Tianwei knows the pressure to not make it a little bit too short on a long serve. It would give Liu Shiwen an easy opening, and now it's 2 game points for Liu Shiwen. Oh, and again, stepping around, Liu Shiwen sees it and plays it down the line parallel. And the lead continues. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the next game right after this. And the players are back for Game 4. Liu Shiwen leading 3-0 to turn the tables on Feng Tianwei. Now Liu Shiwen still a favorite here, world rank number 1, playing world rank number 6, and has a winning record head-to-head against 7 out of 11 matches have been won by Liu Shiwen. Just the last time it was Feng Tianwei. And almost getting there, but Liu Shiwen not able to come around the side of the table and also not able to reach it. Quick reaction, the forehand flip comes right back, and Feng Tianwei ready for it, down the line with the follow-up.
1-3.
Now that shot from Feng Tianwei is a little bit unusual. After getting a softer ball back and playing it deep to the corner, she's usually going to win that point or at least make a quality shot. Break off the top of the net. Feng Tianwei's had a little bit of luck so far this game. But if she doesn't take it, it will be her last game in this tournament. Look at these shots. So many times Liu Shiwen has played that inside-out backhand out wide to the forehand. She could build property on that wide forehand corner. And she would build it all with her backhand right at the back of the table. Spinny shot. You might recall a few points earlier in the match where Feng Tianwei slowed down the shot a little, invested more in the spin, as I said earlier, to keep the ball low, changed the trajectory and the pace of the game. And this time playing it out wide to the forehand herself. A rare occasion that Liu Shiwen's not able to get the ball back, especially wide. Just tries to play the very short side of the table. Seems like she got a good clean shot there, could reach the ball. Excellent reaction and anticipation. Feng Tianwei getting the first attack right back and seizing the opportunity to come in, blitz the table a bit. Clever pattern. Tries to go inside out. Backhand in the middle. And sees Liu Shiwen starting to move to the middle, but again, compact movement, quick feet. That's a difficult ball, very wide. Now it's a fine balance. Depending on how wide you're trying to go, you want to keep the ball deep on the table, which Feng Tianwei did. But if you get way wide, you'll have to exit the ball a bit closer to the net off the side of the table. And a service error. It always feels like Liu Shiwen's battle is to show that she can hold up under pressure. Right off the bounce, a quick backhand. Starting her comeback here. Now, if you have a chance to watch Liu Shiwen warm up, you'll see her backhand is a bit different than other backhands, a very circular motion. The miss hit off the top of the racket, and we've got 5 game points for Feng Tianwei to send this to a 5th game. Again, this is a best of 7. She's down 0-3 right now. Liu Shiwen trying to stop this right here. Save 5 game points if she can. 1 saved so far. Excellent touch on the heavy underspin serve, and Feng Tianwei steals a 3rd ball and takes the game. 11 points to 6 for her first game in this match, and we'll be back for game 5 right after this short break.
First game, Feng to start. Love all.
We're back for game 5. Feng Tianwei starting off with the serve. Love all.
Love
High arcing
one.
spinny shot carries long. So Shiwen already with 2 Super Series titles under her belt for 2016. She has Qatar, she has Japan as of last week.
1-all.
So when I talk to you about her dealing with pressure, I think she's really on a quest not only to be the best player she can be and take every title possible, but on a quest to show her coaches that either they have made a mistake or that she deserves to be in the Olympic Games.
2-1.
After some very big shots come back, Feng Tianwei a little bit rattled with the change of rhythm, and Shiwen slowing down the last block. See a little softer shot there, slower wrist action.
That 1-3.
The second time the high arcing spinny shot has not come down for Feng Tianwei. And again, the placement right at the back of the table. Shiwen with the soft touch. Very controlled, intentional play.
5-1.
At this level, almost everything's intentional. On the rare occasion that something isn't, it's either a reactionary shot or you're going to see an apology.
5-2.
Beautiful counter. The soft spinny ball gets hit hard by Shiwen, but again, the longer stroke costs her some time, and Feng Tianwei with a smart answer to that. Wide out. Look at this ball exit the side of the table. Right at the back corner. And Shiwen losing the lead a bit here. Times like this, you wonder for coaches considering the timeout. Kongling Wei staying cool in the corner. But the backhand of Shiwen comes in quick. Right off the bounce again, keeping the threat high after the rallies get longer and longer. Covering the middle with that forehand first. Again, that circular motion, but still has the snap at her shot.
7-4.
Deceptive spin on the serve, the inside-out rotation. Tough to tell what's on it with the side spin. Feng Tianwei didn't see as much underspin as apparently was on the ball.
That 7-4.
Little off the top of the net, but Shiwen continues to get closer to the finish line. It's a very bold shot there, short side of the table on the step around. So quick, right off the bounce. Feng Tianwei was quick to get there for that forehand attack. Who would have guessed it would come back so quickly off the bounce? The spinny serve kicking with top and side gets her 5 match points. Liu Shiwen on a mission. And the big backhand does it. 4 games to 1. Liu Shiwen turning things around and letting Feng Tianwei know that this mission will be a mission accomplished. She has won last week in Japan and has now won the last encounter between Feng Tianwei and herself. So their last 4, they're 2-2, and their last 2, they're 1-1. But Liu Shiwen will continue on to the women's singles semifinals. We got another match coming up just after this one. It will be Wang Chunting of Hong Kong, the number 2 pen holder in the world, versus rematch number 1 pen holder in the world, Xu Xin of China. Stick around, that match coming up just after this. You're watching the Korea Open 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's singles sports final will begin shortly.
네,